Hey everyone, it's me, Lucky ASMR, or Lucky Boy ASMR, whichever channel this gets posted on. So we are going to be looking at the Spider-Man No Way Home trailer that just released after 80,000 years. But let's just be honest here, it's worth the wait. I didn't mind waiting, but so I'm wearing, I got my old Spider-Man suit out, the whole thing. This is the suit from Far From Home. So yeah, I thought I'd break it out and just, so. I couldn't zip the back up here because the zipper's broke. I paid like $50 for this suit and it's a piece of crap. Oh well. But without further ado, let's get into this trailer reaction. How about that? All right, let's go. Ooh, Doctor Strange falling.
Oh, look at this. This is a good
I'm
one.
so excited.
Some suggest that Parker's powers include the male spider's ability to hypnotize females.
Stop, come on.
That's hilarious because everybody loves Spider-Man.
Can we just stay up here all day? It is so crazy down there.
Hey!
Spider-Man is in fact.
Hey, Jonah Jameson!
Listen, I did not kill Mysterio. The drones did.
The drones that are yours.
Does any part of you feel relieved about all this?
What do you mean?
Now that everybody knows you don't really have to hide.
Devil in
or
disguise.
lie.
Mephisto!
For the record,
Aw.
I never wanted to lie to you. But how do you tell someone that you're Spider-Man?
Oh, boy. Whoa!
But this isn't about me. This is hurting a
Aunt
lot.
May!
I've just been thinking about how to fix all of this.
Vampire. Morbius?
So, Peter,
Doctor Strange, Sanctum
Why do I owe the
Sanctorum.
pleasure?
That
I'm
is
sorry
a
to bother
lot
you,
of.
sir.
please, we saved
Snow?
half the universe together. I think we're beyond you calling me sir.
Okay, Steven.
That's weird.
That feels weird, but I'll allow it.
Whoa!
Identity.
That is a new cool suit, and I
I'm
want
wondering
it!
if maybe you could make it so that he never did.
Very reminiscent of the bulletproof suit.
Don't cast that spell.
Listen to
It's too
Wong,
Fine.
for fuck's sake. His cup. Oh no.
The entire
This isn't
world is about to forget that Peter Parker
This ain't
is
going well.
Spider-Man.
Wait, everyone? Can't some people still know?
That's not how the spell works.
So MJ's gonna forget about everything we've ever been through?
Stop tampering with the spell.
Oh my god, Ned, he's my best friend. Oh, my Aunt May should really know.
Stop talking.
Whoa. Whoa!
What just happened?
Whoa.
We tampered with the
Oh, that
stability
is
of
so
space-time.
crisp. Oh!
Worse is a concept about which we know frighteningly little.
Lightning? Wait a minute. Electro? That's gotta be Electro.
You trying to live two
It
different
reminds
lives.
me of that train thing from Solo. That's a
The longer you
Iron
live, the more
Spider!
dangerous it becomes.
happy. More lightning. Goblin! It's the Green Goblin grenade!
Careful what you wish for, Parker.
Oh my god, Doc Ock! No.
Hello, Peter.
Holy shit! Oh my god! Holy crap! PlayStation. Holy smokes. Okay, that was holy smokes, that was nuts. That was pretty crazy. So, a lot to unpack here. First and foremost, this is insane. I like the little cup Doctor Strange has. First of all, amazing trailer, just as always. It's fantastic. I love it. It's beautiful. That's nuts. That's nuts. That is about as crazy as it can get. Holy smokes. That's incredible. That's an amazing trailer. I cannot. So let's unpack here. So we all know, well, if you didn't know, well, I'll save the leak kind of situation for the podcast because I'd like to talk about that on the podcast. The leaks and rumors over the years is that this is going to be a Spider-Verse film. And, it was confirmed by Alfred Molina, who played Doc Ock in the Sam Raimi films, that he was going to be returning as Doc Ock earlier this year. I think they confirmed it. But also, Jamie Foxx is returning as Electro as well. And that was about as good as we got, like, legit evidence-wise. And, Zoom. That's about as good as we got. Like, I thought that was somebody trying to come downstairs to murder me. That's Kevin Feige. I wish. But no, basically, the rumors with this was going to be like a multiverse Sinister Six film. Which, to be fair, they've been building up for years now. Because in Spider-Man Homecoming, we had Vulture, the Tinkerer, the Shocker. In Spider-Man 2, Far From Home, which this suit is from, we got, obviously, Mysterio and the Chameleon, and whatnot. He was the bus driver and whatnot. And he was told that, that guy was the Chameleon. I can't remember his last name, but he's the half-brother of Kraven the Hunter, the Chameleon. So, they were clearly building up to a Sinister Six. Then Spider-Verse came out, and kind of the whole idea was that they were going to kind of merge and do some multiverse stuff. Kevin Feige kind of confirmed that. So, but... yeah, in the trailer, we see, Doctor Strange try to erase all of this and whatnot, and, talks to Peter, be careful what you wish for. And an interesting thing is when he did the spell and, like, the whole, like, room blew up, it looked very similar to that weird, like, place Kang was in at the end of Loki. Spoiler alert. Which would tie into the whole multiverse stuff. So, and in the trailer, you see a lot of lightning. Now, knowing that Jamie Foxx is back as Electro, which is really cool, honestly, that probably is Electro. Everything in these trailers are here for a reason. So that is most likely Electro, and his... zappy, bzz, lightning powers. So that's probably Electro doing that stuff. And also in that shot towards, the later scene where we see Doc Ock's arms, like, going out, which clearly, Sam Raimi, Doc Ock arms, you recognize them anywhere. I grew up on those films, so I'm always going to love those films. So that, that confirms that, obviously, because later in the trailer we see him as Doc Ock. We'll get to that. But a really cool thing that I saw was obviously that, like, little grenade thing. And if you're also a fan of the Sam Raimi stuff, that is clearly Willem Dafoe's goblin bombs. His goblin grenades he uses in those films. The iconic goblin grenades. The pumpkin bombs that he has in the comics. And... that's clear that Dafoe is coming back as Green Goblin. Don't really know how, because Dafoe's Goblin died in the first film. Alfred Molina's Doc Ock, his death was a bit more ambiguous, because he kind of just was in the water and started sinking, but we never really saw him die, So, his death, he probably was going to die, but it was more ambiguous, I felt. But obviously the big thing here is Alfred Molina back as Doc Ock, his iconic performance as Doc Ock. When I ever think of Doc Ock, I think of Alfred Molina. He is that good as him. So seeing him back here, that is nuts. That's nuts. I know somewhere in the world, High Top Films is like screaming his head off, like, you ruined it! You know, which, I mean, to be fair, you know, if this film does not do great, you know, maybe it would screw up that whole thing. But we don't know which version this is, whatever. I don't know. But, you know, I can understand, because he really likes those films. So I don't blame him if he gets angry. But he's back as Doc Ock, which is insane, and whatnot. So I cannot imagine. This film is, whenever it comes out, I don't know if it's going to get delayed again. I hope it isn't, because I really want to see it. But, you know, we're kind of in a really tough time in the world at the moment. So, you know, so who knows at the end of the day, really. But, yeah, I'm excited as hell for this. This looks absolutely incredible. It looks incredible. You know, the effects look fantastic. I love the Doctor Strange stuff. You know, seeing him in this film really is kind of great, because, to be fair, they were hilarious together in Infinity War. So, I'm excited. I am unbelievably excited. Take my glasses off so you can stop seeing the reflection of them. But I'm excited. I cannot wait for this film. I am not going to miss this. I'm happier than can be. So the trailer finally came out today, like, you know, people had said. But I feel that was probably more because, you know, I don't know, CinemaCon today, did that happen today or yesterday? Probably today. I don't know, I'll see. But, you know, obviously, if you haven't heard, somebody leaked the whole trailer online and leaked a bunch of still images from the film. And I'll talk about this more on the podcast, but in those images, it shows more characters. I'm not going to say who, but it shows a lot of characters that are going to pop up in this film. One character I didn't see in any, you know, of those leaks, this character, but I'm waiting for Matt Murdock. I'm a huge Daredevil fan, as most of you know. He's my favorite superhero of all time. I love him. And, you know, it was many months ago, it was rumored that Charlie Cox, who played Daredevil in the Marvel Netflix shows, is coming back to play Daredevil, Matt Murdock. Maybe not Daredevil, but at least Matt Murdock in the courtroom, you know, because he's going to need some kind of, you know, lawyer, really, at the end of this, you know, because he's going to run into that problem. He's going to need a lawyer to get him out of this situation. So we might see Charlie Cox as Daredevil again. You know, either they finally confirm that, yeah, those Netflix shows are canon, or they just do a soft reboot where they just keep the actors that played those characters, like Charlie Cox, as Daredevil, and keep them, and just basically, okay, now we're just going to start over. We'll keep those actors, but it's our new canon, you know. So, or it could be a multiverse kind of thing, because, you know, at the end of the day, you know, they're doing multiverse stuff. So if those shows are in a different universe, now they're doing multiverse stuff, because we see all these other characters and things from other film franchises and universes in Marvel. Yeah, it's not out of the question that we'd see him. I would say out of all of the characters that would show up for this film, or all the characters that could possibly show up, I would say he would be the most likely. Because it's like, he's going to need a guy in court. He needs a lawyer, obviously, because he's being framed for, you know, destroying half of Europe, killing a guy, Mysterio, and taking control over all these drones and causing all this havoc. So he's going to need a dang good lawyer. And we all know the best lawyer in Marvel is Matt Murdock. So if they bring Charlie Cox back for this film, I'm not kidding, I am going to start sobbing. Because I grew up on those shows. I love them. I love Charlie Cox as Daredevil. So if he pops up, I'm gonna lose my mind. I will seriously lose my mind and cry. To see Tom Holland's Spider-Man and Charlie Cox's Daredevil in one film, even if it's Matt Murdock, that's worth it. Because I can already, like, imagining in my head, those guys would have some great chemistry. So I'm excited. So the possibility of him showing up is incredible. So I'm excited. I'm probably going to go play some, like, Marvel Spider-Man or Miles Morales now because, you know, but yeah, I'm excited. I will probably I would like to do maybe like an Easter egg breakdown of this, if y'all want it. I'll cover more of this stuff on the podcast, but yeah, so this trailer was awesome. Thank you, Marvel and Kevin Feige. I know you're struggling now because the whole trailer and all the leaks and stuff, but we're all still excited for this film. We're excited for it. We love it, and, you know, we'll go out and see it. So, yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this. You know, stay tuned for more content. Take care.